What's good, everybody? We're back at it again. Let's get into it.
Damn.
No.
Oh,
You better clean it up.
I
You better
I
clean up your act.
I unmuted it, and the first thing is damn.
Yeah.
Let's
Oh,
go.
yeah.
We're off to a good start.
Perfect. Let's
We're off to
go.
a good start.
Yeah. Um so we have two kinds of starting points. We have Esther in Historia, which is still a fun thing that you chose that name. Um trying to being pretty much right outside the castle there in order to speak to your plan is to speak to Vulcan, right? Like that's Esther's
My
goal.
overall goal is to have a conversation one-on-one. If Pythor has to be there, okay. But,
Okay, okay.
you know,
Got it. Okay.
that's if I have to. But my goal is to speak with Vulcan, which is
You
why
wanna
on the
talk
way through
to
the
Vulcan a
city,
lot.
I
Yeah.
am stopping through the smithy there
Yeah.
on the way.
All right.
Riding on a dragon, being fully out there, like
Yeah.
he
All right.
doesn't know the whole. He knows his part of the spiel, so it's just
Uh-huh.
thaumaturgy every once in a while. So it's just
Yeah.
like he's walking, around, just like randomly thunder, and people are like, "What's that?"
Okay.
It's, like, it's not very
Okay.
effective, but
Yeah, no,
he
but
doesn't understand why his part was effective in the first place. So
okay, that's fair. Yeah. Whilst you others stayed behind in that forge slash smithy, and you heard some rumbles at the elevator, so you're now kind of all poised at that
Yeah,
kind of.
I went to check out the elevator while
Mm-hmm.
Solomon keeps an eye on the path to the hole,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
Soren's in there trying to
yeah.
trying to talk to the fire thing.
Yes, exactly. Um, yeah, that's pretty much all we had so far. Maybe start. Let's maybe start with that conversation, just so we get it a, a bit of it out of the way, because some stuff might depend on how that goes. Um, so we have Esther. I'll problem is if I put us like I only have Esther on that map, so you won't see what's happening there.
Theater of the mind, people.
But Esther
Theater of
is
the
currently
mind.
not on the main map. You're in front of the castle. You got pretty much escorted there,
Beautiful
and
castle. I'm
they
not there.
open the front gate and let you in. Pretty much, you're getting just escorted to the throne room again, in which you would see Pythor first. Yes. um, you see him sitting there. Uh, a few cups, like different cups in front of him on little tables that have been arranged kind of around him with different kinds of. It seems like he might have been starting the day with a kind of a wine testing thing or something. Like
I'm
there's
in.
different bottles, um, and there's also a small cask right at his side.
So he's
As you
day
come in.
drinking.
Oh yeah.
well, he doesn't know anything else. So I go in and be like, Pythor, where are we at? Where are we at conversation wise? You at like an 8? You like you look like you're at like 8 or a 9.
He looks at you very blankly, like 9. Uh,
Well, see what I'm trying to say is where's Vulcan at? I need to talk about some important things and you ain't gonna remember that.
he looks at you for about 5 seconds without even like saying anything. Like he's blanking out, and then just goes, "Oh yeah, well, oh, he's is he went to Forge. He he is bad."
All right, that's enough for you. All right, so he's like, that's enough for me. He just cuts him off. And he's just like,
Okay. just
you
turn
there,
around.
just looking
Okay.
at the nearest like fucking mediator of some
Okay.
sort. Where's Vulcan at? Someone I could talk to who has power to do something. We found some shit. We need some help.
They look at you a little bit like, you know, don't disrespect our king kind of thing, but also
They look at
tell
me
you
and I just
like,
look down
you
at the
just
dragon I'm sitting on and then look back up at him.
they just, they won't say anything. They just look at you a little bit like, don't do this, but they then just try to quietly tell you, well, as he said, he's at the forge. I don't know if he wants to be disturbed. He's usually quite well, one of the more lonesome people in the city. So
That asshole didn't answer the goddamn door. All right, come on, Little B.
Okay.
We got someone important to talk to. And then he just wheels Little B
So,
around
yeah,
and
the
says, go back down to that part of the city that we walked by where the smoke was coming out.
Yeah.
By the little sand castle.
Pretty much below the church. Yes. um, you,
It's a beautiful church.
I guess, just like, do you knock at the forge doors, or how do
I
you
knocked
wanna...
before on the way past.
Yeah.
He didn't answer, so I just
Yeah.
go in.
You try to open the door. There is some kind of a bar lock, as far as you can tell. Like, it opens a little bit.
I just yell through the little
then-
crack.
Okay.
Vulcan, it's Esther. I'm gonna break the door down. Your king sucks. We got some shit to talk about. I mean, you want to upgrade, right? Or are we just gonna like play this game like you don't want a better forge?
From the inside, like you do hear some like mumbling, and there's like the crack. There's quite some heat coming out of this. Like, it's hot in there, really hot. You just what? I told you I don't want to be disturbed right now. I he you hear like something shoving
Open the damn door.
back, and then there's you see through the crack. Doesn't open the door yet, but you see, like, a little bit of the slit just shows a part of Vulcan as he kind of stands there. And I mean, you're kind of eye to eye anyway. Like, he's a bit taller, but not by that much.
I'm sitting on top of Little B.
Yeah, so right now, yeah, you're
He is eye to eye with like Little B, kind of.
he's eye to eye with the dragon.
I don't think you've seen him either.
No, well, not with you on top, definitely. He just goes like to look at that for a second, and then kind of bursts out in something like it's just, there's a confused kind of laugh. It's like, what? He looks at you. Oh, I was working on something. What is going on? He looks at the dragon mostly.
All right. Well, the sea staring down Little B. He's awesome. I know, amazing, majestic, absolutely fucking perfect in every way. He's really small. We're gonna try to fix that. He kind of whispers down at him. It's just like, but like, yeah, pretty dope. But that's not the main thing. Pythor's drunk again. We found the forge. We got like we're trying to figure out the elemental's language. was something or other that was there. Speaking in common, not quite sure what it was. Sent one of my summons to go figure that out. But you said you wanted to go back to the forge and get that going. Oh, also other dragon riders. By the way, didn't mention that. That would have been good information to have.
He kind of looks up to you. Well, they're not entirely uncommon around this area, so, we might have not mentioned that because of that.
All right, so we've been going around saying that we're the new dragon lords who don't even ride on dragons, and nobody has once mentioned how it is pretty common for people to ride around on dragons in this world.
Well, if you're, you know, part of the right circles, yes, of course. But it's
So
also
these ones out of Mitros, are they like good people, bad people? Like where they at?
they're a bit special, I would say. Let's put it that way. We've got our differences. If you want to, you can make an insight check.
Yeah, so I would like to make an insight check, and I also would like to be like, all right, so like most of my party is pretty special. You're gonna have to be more specific on that.
Well, that is fair. I'll not tell you what it is. Okay.
It's gonna roll one of these days, I'm sure of it.
What you gonna be? What you gonna be? Oh, it's a nat 20. It's a nat 20.
Let's go celebrate those
Okay.
20s.
Insight,
Okay.
insight, like what? Insight like that.
Dude, he's inside everybody's head.
So, you would sense a certain, I'll almost call it a very hidden, I guess sadness is maybe the right word. Yeah.
Oh God.
And it's like there's you see he's hiding it well, sort of, but not well enough, obviously. There's almost like a longing, but at the same time, you just read that sadness. He's very much trying to avoid the topic, and he's also like it's like a painful memory, something like that. That is for you quite obvious, but you also see that he's definitely kind of very used to hiding that, I guess you could say.
So I haven't told them that they asked me to meet directly.
No.
Yeah, right.
No.
Seeing that, I'd be like, well, now I don't want to cry too much, but it looks as though everything ain't fine and dandy between you two. Now, is it going to be problematic for the cause of the Dragon Lords to meet with these folks, seeing as they asked me to come and meet them directly? Now, also, I would
Yeah.
like to say they were riding dragons.
Yeah.
And you know, at least a little bit. I'm a big fan of dragons. Pythor doesn't seem to be able to make the correct decision to get out of a game of tic-tac-toe, let alone a military endeavor. You seem to be more focused on your hammers, and now that we've got your forge fixed, I doubt that we'll be seeing very much of you one way or the other. What, if any, reason do you have for us to continue working with you, whose king sister doesn't even work directly with him? She's been off the books for a while. He's actually working with us before working with him again and then disappeared. Coincidence? I think not.
At that point, let me roll some insight on him.
He's trying to like power through that part, like just use
Yeah.
it to his advantage, and hopefully he doesn't
You
notice that
see
it's
his eyes narrow slightly, though.
okay. Yeah, all right. So that's super fair, like because that was totally our fault. But yeah, but he powers through it, and then he's just like, "We saved the city. We've done everything we can here. What purpose? Well, like, what reason do you have for us? Like, what can you do for us that we can't get from the city that's already riding dragons? We're supposed to be the Dragon Lords. They have dragons. Why are we here?"
He looks you straight in the eye and just goes, well, firstly, you see, I think that this dragon is not exactly, no offense meant, but not the top end of his species, so to speak.
He's a starting dragon. Date, Lil B. Everything that we're about to say has nothing against you. It's all against the assholes that did whatever they did to you. He's a little baby dragon, and I don't understand why he's a little baby dragon. He should be a big, strong, fully grown dragon, but he's just a little stubby wings, little stubby legs. And I don't understand why. And again, B has nothing against you. You're amazing. Everything that you did was perfect. Except for leaving those assholes who turned him into a little baby stubby dragon. I don't understand how that happened.
Well, there's that. Also, well, one of these days I'll just automate all of this. I'm about to find. I'm very good at inventing things, and I'm very good at making things. I'm unfortunately currently not able to do much about this whole situation that some big monsters trying to make themselves the god of the place are just doing everything they can to, I guess, get ahead of the game and win a war before it started. I will try my best to prepare for that war, but I cannot in any other way currently do anything to make them not be better prepared than us. I have limited means as of right now. I would very much appreciate if you could get into the forge you seemingly got in there. But I would very much appreciate if you could make it a halfway safe space so I can, not just go there myself, but also have a few possible helpers over there.
So you're saying that there's some reason why you can't do God stuff right now, and we're supposed to believe that? Because by what I'm hearing is that you are just not allowed to do cool things until a certain point. So, all right, let's put it here. We got 2 months, not even 2 months. We got like a month and a half until this war begins. And by what I'm hearing is when this war begins, or whenever your time frame is up, you don't have to say yes or no, but I'm assuming that it's when this time frame ends, is when the war begins, then all of a sudden your powers are going to be available. How the fuck am I supposed to believe that?
He looks at you and just goes, well, that is mostly for you to decide, I think. All I can do to prove anything to you at this point is tell you that I'm a much less mortal than you. And B, if you did anything to inconvenience Kyra in any way, I will find and murder all of you.
Oh well, I love
Oh.
Kyla. She's amazing. Honestly, she's one of the best people that I ever met. Now, but here's the problem is that like she's not just a person, right? But she seems every way just like a person. Now, if there was perchance something that may have happened to where she may have felt threatened and ran, I do know a couple places she may have deserted off to accomplish her goals because we had a couple talks. You know, we were pretty close. We were pretty cool. Uh, and we talked about her maybe like splitting off and doing her own thing for a little while. And he's fully pulling all the
Yeah.
things out of the ass that he
Yeah,
can.
yeah.
And he's just like, yeah,
Please
no.
make a persuasion check. Please make a persuasion check. I'm making go
Jesus.
one.
Oh
Okay,
my
that's
god, dude!
great.
You just. Oh.
11.
Okay.
Oh no.
Mm,
Well, that is
Not the one.
mm,
is your persuasion better than your performance?
mm.
No, it's the same.
It's
Oh,
+1, I think, anyway.
Okay, I tried.
Oh. God.
He just looks at you still like he's not letting you in. You're talking through a crack in the door.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Looking at you with very much narrowed eyes.
See,
you
I
kind
can
of-
see. I can see when I'm not being
there's
picked up.
flames licking like at the side of like behind him somewhere. There's flames just jutting out of something.
All right, I can't tell you exactly what happened, but I can assure you that she is safe because she left the fuck out of here. Like she did. It wasn't our fault. We had dreams happened. Some threats were made. Not particularly by us. Not at all by us. Absolutely not by us. It was Sidon's fault. Sidon did it.
I think you are very much in need of figuring some stuff out.
Look, we've been
You
in
seem
need of
like
that ever since we stepped foot in here,
people-
and none of y'all have been to help at all. It's just
I will
riddles
tell
and
you
bullshit with you
exactly what to
motherfuckers.
do.
He's not
You
wrong.
will need to get rid of any dangers in the forge. Well, anything but the lava. You're fine leaving that where it is. I would like to use it again and to be free to use it without distraction. I want to be able to make my inventions there. And I will, if you can prove me at some point that she's alive and well, help you with those inventions and with my very fine work. I will say as much myself. If you
All right.
would please go and do that, and then bring me some proof of Kyra being well.
So like,
And it
like gave me
being
like
fine.
the blessing or whatever the thing is, like where you guys supposed to come help us whenever. Can you like sense that on me or something like that? Because we haven't been able to get in contact with her. She's supposed to come help us whenever we ask for help. We've been yelling and screaming often, and she ain't come. So honestly, I'm gonna be real with you. We don't know if she's okay or not. We told her the problem. We said there may be danger, and she said she was going to leave and then come reunite with us at a later occasion. I'm gonna be honest with you, more honest than I've been with
Of the
anyone.
world.
Anyone ever. And that's solely for self-preservation, as it turns out. I may be the one on the dragon, but you are supposedly a god, and I think that because your signature is on this piece of armor, and he's like looking
Mhm.
down the front of his armor piece as best he
Yeah.
can. I'm pretty sure it's on there somewhere. Yeah, there it is. Vulcan. Yeah, no, your name is on this piece of armor that I'm wearing, and I ain't about to like fuck all that up. So, here's the thing. this is what happened, and he tells him exactly like what
Yeah.
not the scenario behind it, but that she was
Okay.
threatened by Sidon
Mm-hmm.
through us, and so she decided to extricate herself from us until we
Mhm.
proved ourselves clean. But now we
Okay.
haven't been able to get in contact with her again, and we have been
Mhm.
worried about her for the same reason. And then he wants to key that into for the same reasons that they're worried about the daughter and their other
Okay.
partner too, because like those two are also missing. We
Okay.
don't know where the daughter is. We don't know where their partner is.
Yeah.
And then he's gonna like immediately link it all back. But that's because we were brought into this world, thrown into this fucking power struggle that we had no idea about. We came out a hole. We were saved by a goat, and now you want us to fucking decide how to save the whole world is gonna go? No, this is bullshit. We weren't signed up for this. All we was doing was I was flying my airship. I was pirating things. I'm gonna be real with you. I was a pirate. I was pirating the shit out of some things. I was just flying around, and we was just out there pirating. And then I was in a
And
castle.
you just kind of
I was in a
get into
castle
all
with
of
some
this.
random people, and he just like
You-
venting, just venting
You
his
see
face
him
out.
like drifting away, like you lose his interest after, the first maybe 5 minutes at most. Like he goes you
Mission
seem
success.
like he's at least like thinking about something completely different. You had pretty good insight. He's definitely like you're losing him, absolutely. And so he then just kind of goes like not even to you so much, but he just goes, must be something I can make. And you see him just kind of like shut the door and go back, like in one movement. You see him kind of get deeper into the room as you just see the slither of him and the door closing in front of you, like, and he's not even paying attention to you anymore.
Like, all right. Nailed it. All right, here's the
Nailed it.
thing. Hey, little B. So, we happen to be here in the city. It's a beautiful place. I got some people you're gonna need to meet. You're gonna have to hang out with them for a little bit. I got some stuff to handle. And he's gonna take little B to the Dragon Temple, and then immediately go and see where the fucking families that he was spying on are at with their move, and see if he can get the rest of their bullshit, if not, or killed. And then he's gonna figure out what Vulcan was talking about. But I think he needs a night. He's gonna need a night. He's gonna need a solid night to figure that out.
Yeah,
Maybe a
it's
few
fine.
hours. So
It'll take
little
some
B
time to get
can
back to.
little B can hang out with the dragon oracles. They can talk. Hang out, talk about dragon things. He's gonna see if we can make some more money.
Okay, cool. So with that, for now, we're getting back to the others. Waiting in front of an elevator, more or less.
That's me.
You're
Star,
you're
what's
just
good?
standing there, and
How's it
like
going?
you heard the elevator go down, and it's stopping.
I've been listening.
And just as that happens, you have this fireworm, for lack of a better term. I know you've had some names. I think it's technically now Freddy. You hear the hissing, like that creature is still talking, mostly to Soren, but it's also like it obviously also heard the elevator, and it seems to be like talking in your direction for a little bit. You hear the hissing is a bit louder when it talks in your direction, right in front there. It seems to want to tell you something.
I have no idea what this guy's saying.
Yeah, you don't. It's just, you hear all these interesting noises, but that's it.
Oh, let me cross-reference that.
Secrets don't make
Yeah.
friendships. You just whispering the whole time. It's not very nice.
Yeah, I mean,
Can I inch closer to the elevator?
We should
Yeah, you
we
can.
should recap Solomon on where he's at.
Oh, I think he knows.
They did.
he's,
I'm by the
supposedly-
hole.
Yeah.
I'm watching. I'm
Okay,
on
cool.
hole guard.
Yeah.
Uh,
By the towards the south western kind of room.
But
with
I
all
didn't
the
jump in.
lava things.
nope, no elbow
No, you
drops.
did not. You did definitely not.
It was
I'm
close.
still here. Yeah, thanks, guys.
Yeah.
I really will never let you guys take my character again. But
We
I,
threw one shiny rock in there, and we were like, "Well, we don't know."
yeah,
He
You did,
might.
you did flap the
Yeah.
hole, though.
yeah, you guys lost my trust. That's for sure. Yeah.
Can I
That is a big thing. Yeah.
can
You
I
can inch closer.
yeah, I just want to like
That's-
move around the corner to where like I can't hear that thing as much, Frederick.
Okay. Yeah.
And
But
just
instead more
yeah, try to listen for
listen.
the elevator, yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah. You definitely hear a couple of just kind of grunts. There's also a kind of sound every now and then. It's just kind of, and then there's, well, the voice again. Like you've heard it once before. It's just this
Fuck.
a false. And also a kind of another pause with some mumbling, and you just hear something that sounds very much like "I call order," and you don't like. And then there's more gibberish, just babbling. That's just a few seconds of listening to something that is definitely going on behind the door of the elevator.
Yeah, I think I just like would take my warhammer out and just like just hold on to it and
Okay.
and wait.
Okay. As you get yourself ready with a warhammer, you see the door the doors slide open, both of the sides, and I'll let you see what you actually see. I'll just
Is
have
that
to pay
one
attention
S
that you
or
don't see too
7?
much. Yeah, about 7.
Sherwin's
Always.
it's just one S, Soren. It's just one S in Sherwin.
Just one long, so just one S. Wait, no, we're
Yeah.
not talking about the same thing.
You do see
Oh.
like currently only Sherwin sees this. A group of those froggy people. You have a pretty good just passive perception and all that. You immediately figure out that they're very very it's tight in that elevator. They just squished themselves in there. B, the one that's kind of standing in the middle
Mhm.
has got something like a crown on. Like there's a headpiece.
I think seeing those doors open, like
Uh-huh.
I don't think I'm gonna just like run up there and swing it, but instead
Okay.
like a bunch of little flippy floppies just appear on the ground.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. 15 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah. You'll totally get your
Summon the power of
aura
Chunkla.
again.
Yeah.
There we go.
Guys. Wait,
Yeah. Sorry, what's up? What did you need?
I think we got some friends here that are not
Harley?
really. I'm sorry. What did you say?
Tis talking. I won't.
Oh, well, see, I already casted this spell here, so don't come any closer, or you're gonna get whipped by a flippy floppy.
Thanks. That's rude.
Solomon, can you help? Can you help Sherwin over there?
Oh yeah. Yeah, and I
I
will.
think it's either a person named Parley or they want to talk to you.
I mean, can I dash over? Can I get to him?
You can just, yeah. I mean, they're currently not doing that much. Sherwin, you do see it's basically that one speaker that seems to be crowned in something that looks quite like much fancier than these stinky people have any right to be like wearing.
What's good? Thank
The
you.
rest seem to be just
It
very
is a
buff
vibe.
frog people that are.
So
Some of them have like stacks on their shoulders. Other than that, they have their,
Solomon, I think they just want to say hello. But I
Yeah,
told
with the-
I told them to stay over there because if they come over here, they're gonna get beat up by my dead wife.
With a dash, I can barely get there.
Yeah.
And then I'll just go, oh yeah, these are some beefy boys. Look at those pics, and I'll just start flexing at them as well.
Okay. I mean, some of those will definitely just flex back.
Hail to
pure-
diplomacy.
Flex off. Wait, can I do a performance check? Is this
Yeah.
is this happening?
Yeah,
Sweet. All
absolutely.
right, I'm not good
They
at
will
this. but-
partake in that.
all right.
Let's see.
Dead.
Do you
Oh,
see it? Yeah, you will see it.
Might be bad for intimidation, but it could be good for diplomacy.
They
They're
get
looking
like
swole.
they just do just the rough, like just their pure just strength is what they kind of go off of right now.
It's
The
an
thing
elevator
is, though, even though
flexing things.
you're, I'll actually roll something else. Let me see. No,
You-
do this.
you guys came for the party, right? That's what you said.
Even though like they're flexing and look pretty, well, not impressive to you. Maybe like Solomon is really buff himself, so not that impressive.
Oh,
But
thanks.
you also see them kind of almost like shy back a little bit from you while flexing and trying to look, strong. Which you would say they do a quite good job of looking strong. They just also seem to be actually quite almost intimidated by you. Like you see a little bit of a twitch and some,
It's like-
All right.
an inch backwards.
It's
And I'll
like
just
one of
say
those
common-
Just play
when they
nice with your
realize
new
they
friends over there and keep it down.
somehow won against a team they had no chance against.
Yeah, kind of.
I'll just say in
kind of.
common. I'll just be like, "Whoa, you guys are pretty swole as well. Hail and well met, friends."
To which only the one in the middle again answers, "'Tis good to see new people. Those brutes are, well, thou seest thyself."
I'm sorry. Did you say the boots?
He looks back at like both of you pretty much, and just goes, "Well, brutes. I mean, those
Oh, brutes.
savages around me.
That's
I
Oh,
that's what my wife used to drink.
He
Uh,
looks at you like he thinks that you might speak another language or something. Is the best he would probably guess out of that.
yeah.
And then turns to Solomon and
Yeah.
just
Oh, yeah.
goes, "Wilt thou parley with me?
I mean,
I
I'll
need
party.
some diversion."
I'll party with anybody. Hail and well met, and I'll walk up and just extend hand for like a shake.
Okay.
Like I'll move.
yeah,
I'll
just
move my
shake your
big
hand.
tower shield as I like walk up and just like
Yeah,
put out a hand and.
he will shake your hand.
As
Oh,
you,
you got a strong
Absolutely.
grip there. Well, you guys really are buff. Anybody that buff is in a party with me. Come on, let me show you my friends. Like, get in here.
oh, now watch your dump truck
Yeah.
there, Solomon.
I mean, yeah, they're just, you know, if you will, it depends a little bit on how you manage your the spectral flip flops right now, I guess.
Come on in.
Um,
Water's warm. Just walk right
they're not
in. It's...
currently. They don't seem to be. Yeah, they don't see actually aggressive at this point in time, as much as far as you can tell.
Oh, when
If
I
you
shake
want
his
to,
hand,
you could.
I will
Yeah.
definitely say I'll be like, it's all right. If you trick me, we'll just like murder you and all your friends. Nice to meet you.
Okay. um, yeah. I mean, that that guy doesn't do anything. Like, it doesn't seem to react very much to that. If you like,
He came at a great time. A murderous friend. It's not him.
My-
Sherman's got a pretty good passive insight anyway.
my my whole goal is to make sure
Yeah.
Soren is protected. So
Yes.
as Solomon goes forward, I definitely would move back and like
Yeah.
just to be able to
Just
see
kind of
down the
watch.
hallway. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and you do see that Solomon's comments do definitely make some impression that this frog person seems to like try to hide pretty well that it's kind of noted. The thing about, you know, killing them all if they don't play nice, more or less. You do see that it's registering. He tries to like act like he didn't even notice, but it's very probably just an act.
Can we check this out? There's like a sick ass fake place. Everybody here calls it a forge, but you know, they're all liars. So
You um hear like he's talking in a normal voice, so everybody would like yeah, Soren also hears all of this. He now talks exclusively to Solomon and just goes, "Thou makest my merry. I'm full of pleasure. Let us play a game."
oh, I love games. Yes. Yeah, let's play a game. I've been so bored. These guys have me watching a hole and stuff, so I'm ready for a game. Sure.
Which just immediately just goes, "Prithee, would you answer me some riddles, perhaps?"
Sure, I know words.
Perfect.
Perfect person for this game.
Yeah, you couldn't have picked a worse person.
um, so he kind of, I mean, he'll definitely, I guess you'll let him, and he'll just kind of step out. There's all these people in the elevator just try to kind of keep close to him, but they're not doing anything. They just have, you know, their little like backpacks with them or sacks over the shoulder. And otherwise just stand there grunting every now and then, pretty much. Um, you are quite close to them right now. Could you please make a con save?
Sure.
Because they're still stinky as fuck.
Oh, that's
Um,
good. That's good.
That's an 8.
So you are poisoned for right now.
Yeah, what's the
Um,
riddle? Oh,
Yep.
sorry. Sorry.
as, as you hear the following riddle. What becometh harder to catch the faster that thou runneth?
Yeah. You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna do this. I have
What a cheeky little bitch. I want to stab the
Ah.
fuck out of him. It's so. You guys are. For
Oh,
once, shoot first, ask questions later is great.
I want to say a butterfly, but I'm sorry. I want to say a cold, but I'm gonna say a butterfly.
Your
Okay.
breath.
Yeah, you're not there though. I mean,
Yep.
they're pretty standard riddles, so I'm pretty convinced that you know, between all of you will know the answers anyway. But you see him kind of like this frog person asking the riddle is like almost physically lighting up by the fact that someone is engaging in this riddle. Like you see it's
Right.
actually giving him some kind of a like it's a very welcome distraction.
Yeah.
If that makes like any sense. He's actually really entertained for a bit.
I
Um
I think it's faith.
catching faith. Yeah. Uh, he looks at both of you like in turn and just goes, "Ah, no, 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 no. Um, thou must
Oh,
think
sh-
harder. Let us raise the stakes a little bit, maybe. Mayhaps thou hast thou a thing to trade or offer?
yeah, lots to trade and offer, but I don't feel great. I think I ate a bad part of the
Yeah, I mean,
Cerberus.
yeah. Oh yeah, must be the service.
Let's see. Yeah, I've things to trade. Let's
I
see.
I just have my friendship.
Oh.
That's pretty good. That's pretty solid. I have. Oh, I have some gold chain.
True. So you pull that out.
Yeah.
Um,
Soren, you need to
he-
get the fuck over here to tell me this is not a good idea.
Why are you guys being so loud over there? I told you to keep it down if you're playing with your friends.
Oh,
I'm trying to figure out a riddle.
Sure,
alright?
sure.
Who's doing what? Riddles?
You know,
So I'm all in.
I
If
got
he says
I got
riddle, I'm definitely walking over.
Yeah.
as you say, I'm all in. That frog person just goes,
What?
"Thou art all
Who?
in."
What are you?
Soren. It's okay.
Hold on.
They just came for the party.
No,
this.
they said parley. It means they came to talk peace. Why are you playing riddles with strange creatures?
Isn't
How do
that
you get?
isn't that like a
No, we're here
party?
to we're
No,
here to
it's very
party, and I'm gonna
different from
win.
a party.
I'm gonna win my chain back.
A parlay is like when two sides are in conflict and they would discuss peace. A party is when friends get together and celebrate and have a good time.
Oh, I
It's
I
thought
think-
completely different things. They're not saying they're your friends. They're introducing themselves as your enemy and wanting to talk to you.
I think you're.
Oh.
So we're having a great time. All right,
I
check
love how
this out.
I
Soren's just
know.
always
Hold
the
on. What
dictionary
is
in
that?
this
What is
group.
that chain that you've got out there? Is that a solid gold?
I have
8-foot chain.
In my hands, like handing it.
Yeah,
out.
let's put that away. Why don't you back away from the sir? What are you? Who are you?
I am the king. Pleasure
You
to
are-
meet you.
He's
you
a
are a
king. Did you hear
king.
that? Yeah, he's
Oh,
royal.
Yes.
Your Majesty,
Thou
and I
art
kneel.
my
If you
subject,
take
are you not?
anything from my extremely special friend, I am gonna shoot a fireball into your face. Is that good? I'm doing something. I'm studying something right now. This is gonna take me hours more effort, and I've already
Soren.
put in hours. I
Soren.
don't have patience. for this.
Soren, you
So,
can't talk to the king that way.
To finish up your little game that you're trying to play on my friend here, or I'm gonna like just kill you.
I mean, that was rude, but he's not wrong. I was, I mean, it might
Okay.
happen.
Soren, why don't you make an intimidation check first?
Fuck yeah,
The worst
dude.
that
I
this-
think
why
that would be
why are we doing this?
Necessary.
My
Hell yeah,
stick,
dude,
my
get it.
stick thin arms and my like
Yeah.
loose robes.
Just wagging
do
a
it.
finger. Just
Yeah.
get it, dude.
Ooh, that's a big
I
strong
mean,
finger right there.
That's what you got.
This is why Esther's intimidation checks always work. 'Cause their intimidation
Love it.
checks through damage. They're not through intimidation rolls. They're just, oh, he just
Yeah.
hit me for X
Oh,
amount of
shit, I'm
damage.
here for
I
it.
should probably be scared.
I'm fucking here for it. Obviously.
Same.
You see, the king is actually going to like look closer at you. Like he has not really paid much attention to you before because you just came around the corner, so he'll now look at you, have a good look. Thou art a scrawny one, aren't you?
He's about to talk to the
Oh,
Paul.
My subjects, methinks they want to fight, and you have.
Paul. His face ain't trying to listen.
He kind of does, instead of like he says that out loud.
Okay, Soren, I'm gonna
And
need you to
also,
get behind me.
like, raises a hand.
Oh, can I
Um,
start choking him with the chain? The second he says that,
Um,
Soren, I'm gonna be fucking pissed.
You know what? Let's do this the correct way. Just roll initiative, and
this
I'll have
is honestly best case scenario right here.
Can-
That's what it
another
turned out.
one.
That's not bad.
Yeah,
Am I
that's
allowed to?
pretty good.
Am I allowed to step in front of
Yes.
Soren before? Okay.
You can do that. This is kind of all that happens at once. All I want to know really is I'll roll it just for me for
Oh, that mac and cheese.
Let's see.
Oh, Sherwin.
Mac and cheese.
So this one's not gonna do it.
Yes,
That's
dude,
not
come
right
on.
Either.
Come on. Yes, come on.
Come on, 19. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Keep it
Looking
going.
good.
Keep it
Wow,
going.
they're all
Let's
good.
go.
Same
Let's
thing.
go.
There's one missing though, so don't
Oh, shit.
celebrate
The
too
king.
early
The
yet.
king's still missing.
Yeah, well,
Let
I
the
rolled
king
it
go
wasn't
first.
great.
Oh,
was
They all rolled pretty
accidentally
good.
just to me, but it went. It got to be like, yeah, a low roll. Plus, not that much.
it would have been
All of
so
them rolled
great
pretty good.
if the king just got slapped in the face by a chancla before he did anything.
So, what will happen though? I'll sort you all. Okay, is definitely that, as is probably apt. Solomon will start this whole thing. You want to wrap the chain around this king, right?
Well, I'm gonna hit him with the chain first.
You just hit him. Nice.
Yeah.
Crack and cheese.
Okay, so you roll your attack.
That's one.
Oh, that's a natural one. Jesus Christ.
Let's
Oh, we're
go.
starting
Okay.
Let's go.
Oh God.
So you
That's what I'm
slap the
talking about.
wall
Strong
behind
from
him.
start into the way.
Change. Change.
Nice. I'm gonna
just
use
kind of
my
Back it.
second attack to whack him with the chain.
Yeah.
That better hit.
Okay. So it
Yeah.
swings back, almost hits you on the way back because
Why
it
hit?
smacks the wall. And then hits the king.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. That's 7 points of
And I'm gonna
bludgeoning.
use the chain to like wrap it around his neck, and as a bonus action, grapple him.
By the way,
Oh,
you're
you
still
know what?
poisoned.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Again.
yeah.
That was your first attack.
Oh.
Just roll
Oh,
another
yeah.
2 attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, one more.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
Let's
You're
go.
doing this.
Let's
Two
go.
19s
Okay,
Let's
already.
go.
Meant to be.
Let's
Meant to
go.
be.
Okay,
Yes,
so I'm sorry.
just
I'm
checking.
really sorry. I'm really, but I'm gonna holy smite his ass.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah, boy.
I'm gonna do that. That's 8.
Definitely.
So
I just see a
that,
wild swing. Back
it's not
swing,
great.
grabs her in the
Okay.
neck,
And then I'm gonna
goes,
grapple him. I'm putting the
fucking
chain
right.
around his neck and grappling him with the
Mhm.
gold chain.
Okay. Yeah. You get to make an athletics check against
Oh my
him.
god. Yeah.
Whew. Okay.
Yeah, I'm rolling high tonight, boys, other than the one.
Yeah, it's a
Let's
check
go.
though, so you will have to roll again.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Oh my guts. Oh my god, it's another 19.
Let's go.
Get
Let's
the fuck outta here.
go.
12. So yeah, you're fine.
let go.
And I'm so
So,
with
yeah,
my
you got him.
free action.
Let's
so
go.
that was my 2 attacks, and then my bonus action
Can
to
you-
grapple.
can you
My free
back
action
away?
be just choking the shit out of him. Be like, shut the
Mhm.
fuck up, shut the
Yeah.
fuck up. Tell you guys
Okay.
to shut the fuck up. And I'm just like like pulling him out and like looking at everybody in the elevator, but like,
Okay.
you all better shut the fuck up. And just like,
Okay.
tell them to shut the fuck up. Just keep I keep
Okay.
saying that.
Perfect. Yeah.
Alright.
You just you'll keep mumbling that. Okay. Yeah, perfect. Nice.
I mean,
Esther feels like an itch in the back of his head, like I feel like someone's trying to be a killer and they just don't know what's going on.
yeah. There's this guy is next in the order, and he saw the hand go up. He also sees the king being choked.
oh yeah.
So he'll just go rah, and like commanding towards the others probably. And you also have like some kind of he's doing this weird, he's trying to get like out and over the king, I guess. That's now kind of out forward. I you know. So he will try to, with his movement, kind of vault over this king.
Do it.
I'll give him, that's gonna be strength because he can use his athletics to do so. Oh yeah. Okay. So he'll go over there.
Take a chocolate to the face.
And he will
Oh yeah.
I mean, yeah. They are not the very smartest, but those are the their warriors. So he will definitely come over there to get some advantage to attack you.
Bring it
back.
on.
He's got to make a wisdom
He'll
save.
try to bite you first in your shoulder.
Alright.
Which is a 16.
Does not hit.
Yeah, and then he just claws at you, still kind of going for your like shoulder and neck area with a 10.
Shoulder's
So
too
that
big.
doesn't seem to really work.
I mean, he does
Um,
shred into me, but I'm just like,
Yeah,
nope,
well,
just choke the fuck out of this guy.
nothing that you would, yeah. And as that doesn't work, I'll actually have to roll some more things. And his turn.
I mean, he walked into
Uh,
my chocolate
yeah.
range.
Yes. He will also get that. That's a wisdom.
Yes, it is a wisdom save of 15.
All right. We'll roll that in just a second. After getting a few more.
Oh.
Woohoo!
Oh,
Whoa.
They have a -5 wisdom. Auto fail.
Oh god.
Okay. Interesting. Interesting. So that'll add up. It's kind of lucky for you that it's like that.
Hmm.
What's your dexterity, Solomon?
+2.
+2. All right. So we'll have that, and then we got this one there. All right. Okay. Got it. Wisdom. A wisdom save. Well, that'll be fun. 13.
he's about to take 3d8 of radiant
Ugh.
damage.
Yep.
Ugh.
Oh,
Woo. Yep. I mean, the flip-flops
Act.
flop the shit out of him, but
they come in
he's
hot.
standing.
I feel like everybody ducks, like just shoes come flying out. We're like,
Yeah.
oh
Yeah,
shit!
pretty much.
Oh shit!
Yeah. there's another one of those that's up next. Because he's going together with the other one, or with the other two, and they're all like in a row. The three behind go next. They all open those sacks that they have on their backs, and kind of, or well, almost like throw them out. And well, they put some of these little guys out on the
Oh,
battlefield.
Fuck.
So, and because they can throw them while they're kind of in those sacks, I'll give them just a strength check to see how well they throw. Well, they throw very
Ooh.
well. So
Jeez.
I will say that they get to throw them the full up to 30 feet, which will get them kind of clustered around you guys.
Perfect.
I'm gonna need 3 wisdom saves.
And then they all have to make
Yeah.
wisdom saves.
You all have to
Oh
make
Chuckla!
wisdom saves.
Chuckla! Chuckla!
So yeah, it's really good.
So
Not
good.
the greatest wisdom. So let's see. 8 for the first one, the top one. 2, like the natural one, and a 10. So yeah, they all take the whole damage. Should we just take the 10 for them, or?
Nope.
Oh wow, yeah, 15 for all of them. Nice.
Pow pow pow!
Okay, first one, second one, and third one too. Wow, nice. So that's the, the action of the ones in the back, who now will also step up. One will have to vault over again, which will also make him roll a wisdom save, but first he'll have to make his jump, which he doesn't, so he doesn't. So the other one just kind of goes around there, and they're now kind of blocking each other. You also like just hear them kind of croak and make some noises, but that's all these guys will do. The last one is this one here, and he can just attack you right where he is.
Yeah.
So he will, with advantage, because he gets advantage.
Flanked.
16 for the bite,
Does not hit.
and
Jeez.
21 for the claw.
Yeah, definitely.
So you take 7
Oh.
points of slashing damage
All right.
from that.
How are you looking?
You'll find out.
He's pretty, he's currently just being swarmed. I guess you don't see much of him. Like,
You've
he's
definitely
hidden
seen
by a lot of things.
me worse off.
Yeah.
Not bloodied. Put it that way.
Okay, that's important for my next turn.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh no. All right.
You're standing in a great spot.
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much his. So it's Soren is up next.
Send
Soren
it.
is gonna step from behind Sherwin. Yeah,
Yeah.
you heard him. You heard him. Shut up. You shut up. And I'm gonna throw the fireball at this one right here.
Okay.
So that should create the
Let's
line of
go.
that should create the line of fire that it comes like literally right up to Sherwin's shield.
Okay, yeah.
Let's
I
go,
can make
baby.
an aura around him to see.
I'm like that little kid. I'm like the little kid friend that's like bouncing from foot to foot. Like, yeah, you
Oh
my God.
shut up.
It's a 20 feet spear, and you aim at this one. So let's just make a 20-foot aura for a little bit, so we can see.
If that kid had a gun.
I mean,
Yeah, it's pretty much
Like
that area.
A
that gets
bazooka?
covered. Yeah. So,
Yep.
I guess dex saves for everyone, including Solomon. I'll start with the cockroaches.
my
because they're, like,
gosh.
in the front.
I wish you the best.
Ooh.
Selma.
Ooh.
There you go. Nice.
Roll the natural
Dex.
one.
Okay, the cockatrice
Oh, no.
1, 6, so fails. 16 for the second one. This one's fine. I'll make a little, like a dot or something, so we can keep track. then we have the next cockatrice with an 8, also fails. Then let's do the brute. That one is. He doesn't have advantage, so I'll take the first one. It's a 14, so he fails.
Let's go.
Get
Our
Get him.
king.
We're having chicken wings and frog legs
Does he have
tonight, guys.
disadvantage on his dex save since I'm choking the shit out of him and he's grappled?
He would. He
Yes.
gets disadvantage. So it's a
Fuck
19.
that guy.
Ooh.
King.
Yeah, so he saves. And the other 4 in the elevator. That is like, yeah. I mean, it's this elevator gets a lot of fire. Let's go from like top left and then in reading direction. So let's see. The first one is 15, so that saves. Also have to give them just a normal one. So this one saves. I'll do a green thing for everyone that saves because otherwise it'll be difficult to keep
big
track. This one's a 20, so that saves. Then we have the bottom row, which is 8 and a 5, so they don't.
Yeah, buddy. So 35 for
Blowing
the
the fuck
rest
up.
and 17
Yes.
for the other 2. Or
Okay,
4.
so you basically just smoke. Let me see. This one, I'll give them a little
As
X.
soon as it goes
And
off, and
this
my hood
one,
is, as soon as it goes off, my hood is blasted back and like air's flying. I'm gonna
Yeah.
immediately go, "Oh no, Solomon!"
I go, you better
Yeah.
shut the fuck up, you piece of shit. I look up and then I just see the blow and I just fucking.
yeah. I mean,
Oh shit moment.
yeah. It's definitely an oh no moment. He kills almost everything. Oh no, this one actually, it's a 35, right? I think
Yeah,
that's a
so
kill that-
35 for full and 17
Yeah. Yeah.
for the half C's.
So yeah, you still kill these 3. It's correct. So that, and then we have everyone that made the save and actually still is alive gets minus 17 on there. Yeah, nice. Well, you definitely did quite a lot of damage to a lot of them.
Negotiations.
How's my friend
But
look?
there's more. Okay, that's the fireball. I'll actually get rid of this.
Solomon, are you okay in there?
Solomon's just kind of, there's a little bit of smoke coming out of his. Yeah.
I'll prestidigitate you after this, bud. Sorry.
He's down. Like, he's just. There's
Wait,
there's
he's
some
down,
smoke
down,
curling
like
off
he
of him.
just
There's
toasted?
smoke curling off of him.
Oh, I think it went too far, Sherwin.
Yeah. So he's there.
I mean, that checks out. Like, I have 32 health and I just hit him with 35. So,
Yeah, you hit him with a lot. You did.
this is a lot of
so-
responsibility for Soren. I don't think it's a great idea for me to learn this spell. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's just unfortunate.
It'll be
yeah.
fine, guys. It'll be
So-
fine.
It'll be great. Yep. That's your turn, right? So I'll just take out all the things that don't have a turn in between. The next one to go is the king. And the king will. Yeah, I mean, he's still the king. He will now freed. There's no one holding him anymore.
It is the start of his turn, though, so he needs to make
It
a
is
wisdom
the start
save.
of his turn. Do his wisdom thing. And he
Oh,
rolls.
I would definitely
a
step back
16.
behind Sherwin for the end of my turn.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he takes 5
So
points of
that's
damage.
5. Yes, still up.
And his movement is halved.
Yes. He won't have to move all that much anyway. So he just kind of steps over. Yeah, he'll step over some of the bird corpses floor and attack the guy that just grilled a good chunk of his party.
Oh, what did I say? You can say whatever you want. Parlay.
Wow.
Sean, I think we're
That's
past
a
that.
10 to hit you with his bite.
A 10 misses.
Yeah, and the claw is a 17.
I will shield, and that will miss as well.
Okay, good. Yep. So he just kind of
No,
goes
trust me,
right at you.
parlay shield.
Yeah, yeah. I mean that's his turn, right? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, Sharon, you're up.
Sh-
There's a smoking Solomon and lots of
Solomon.
smoking other corpses.
Solomon, why are you just laying down right now? Solomon.
I hit him too hard.
Some-
He needs help.
Well, get your strong little dump truck back up. And I cast Healing Word at him.
Okay. What a healing word.
And
Three
that's
from-
3 plus 7, so 10.
10. So the very toasted Solomon gets 10 points back.
And Healing Word is a bonus action, so I will
Yes.
use my action to smack this guy with my Warhammer.
Oh, it bends. Oh. Oh.
Walk it off, bud. Walk it off. You're okay. You're okay.
Oh,
You're
these fucking
fine.
assholes. Let me get back at that asshole's throat.
Oh, that's a 9 to hit with the Warhammer.
Okay, yeah, no, that's not gonna hit it.
Nope, no, it won't.
It was for sure the frog people, Solomon. It was for sure.
Yeah.
Arrow trap.
Oh,
All
jeez.
right, do you
Oh,
want to move
jeez.
anywhere, Sherwin?
No. No, I don't think so. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll stay right there.
This one is dead, so the next one is Solomon.
I'm pissed. So I'm gonna attack this one right next to me, right in the elevator.
Mhm.
Pretty corner.
Yep.
And I'm gonna I'm probably gonna just well no I'm probably gonna punch this one.
Okay. Yeah. So just straight up punch him. Yeah, that's not gonna hit. He ducks. He ducks
Alright.
underneath.
You're still
I'm gonna-
poisoned too.
You are also still poisoned, but yeah, you're not gonna hit.
Well, then there's my second one. Then
Yeah.
here
So roll once more.
I just did. It was
Okay.
high, but it doesn't matter. So I'm gonna
okay.
roll with disadvantage again on the same one.
Mhm.
Oh, that's a natural 20. God damn.
You just gotta do it again.
18 hit.
It still hits, yeah. It's just not a
Okay.
nat 20.
All right, so I'm gonna
you
hit
just
him.
punch him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
punch him real hard. I swing and miss, and then connect on the second one
Yeah.
for 7 points of damage. And then bonus action, I'm gonna grapple him.
Okay. Yep.
Got a bread and butter. This one.
Make an athletics check. He'll try his best to get out of it. Which
I mean, do I
think
roll?
he'll-
I roll twice on this one too, but
yeah.
so I'm taking the 2, so 9.
Yeah. Yeah. 9 against 18, yeah. So he
Yeah.
just muscles out of it, not grappled. But good. Do you want to move anywhere or stay where you are?
Yeah, I'm gonna just step right in front. Hold on.
I mean,
this
you
is-
will probably depends on how you do it. Like
I'm just
out
gonna
of the
move.
range of someone, but
This is.
just in case you want to.
I'm just moving right there. So I'm
Okay,
not
yeah.
moving out of his attack range. I'm just getting in front of him because I'm fucking pissed.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. All right. That's your turn, right?
Yep.
So there's the guy in the back that hasn't done anything yet because he never got to do anything. It'll have his movement if he will have to see. So he will definitely use 5 feet to get over here. I'll have to make this go to the back so I see him. And then he comes in using 10 feet like this.
All
And
right.
he will, even if he does fail, we'll have to see about that. 20, no, so he doesn't fail his save. So he does take half damage from the flip-flops,
Yep.
which is a 7.
Oh,
my
let's
God.
go.
Oh my
That
god.
is really good. That
That's
is really
solid.
good.
Nice.
That's a
But
behind
he
the back.
will still manage to get to the side.
All right.
So
Oh,
yeah,
advantage.
he'll attack you with advantage.
Yep.
Yep. All at you. The bite first.
Oh,
26.
yeah, it hits. It hits.
So you take 7 points.
All right. I mean,
And the claw is
all right.
22. Another 7.
Jesus Christ.
All
All right.
reactions are taken with an extra
Shut-
super damage.
shut-
from now on.
Which probably
Solomon.
means that he's
Solomon.
now brought down to the ground once more.
Solomon, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm fucking pissed. Oh.
And like those guys that are just swarming him and kind of trying to like roar at him and be as intimidating as they can and just go all in on Solomon. Seems to kind of work. Yeah, that's the turn for this one. The other one, because you're down, right? So he doesn't really have a.
Yep, I'm down.
Yeah. He doesn't have. He has to go somewhere to get to someone he can possibly hit. Oh, that'll be fun. Yeah. So he will use his 5 feet and roll a wisdom check. I keep rolling with advantage,
Yeah,
but
buddy.
it's the 8. That's the one that counts.
Boom.
So
10.
he takes 10 damage.
Chonkla
which
right to
is
the face.
Great, because this one has been hit quite some before. So it's 10.
Minka Markov.
Oh yeah, he got
What's
the lightning
good?
bolt or the fireball.
Yeah, he got the fireball and he also got hit once before. I think it was actually Solomon. So yeah, he kind of stumbles into your flip-flops and then just gets flip-flopped to death.
Smoke.
I
Test
don't know
it.
how that works exactly, but that's
Smiting
what
did.
happens.
You got Smiggerino.
Yeah, so that was his turn. Just jumping in there. Soren, it's
Bottom
your
of the
turn.
shoe is dirty.
Okay. I'm gonna step over here.
Yep.
I'm going to touch myself and cast Dragon's Breath.
Uh-huh.
It is
Okay.
a 15-foot cone, so I should be able to
Yes.
shoot straight at this guy and hit both of
Yes.
them, not hit
Yep.
Solomon or
Yep.
Sherwin.
Yep.
So I'm gonna do that, and it's gonna be fire because I'm gonna finish
Fire.
the job I started.
Okay. You're gonna just toast everything.
Soren, why are you touching yourself like that? That's oh my
yeah,
god.
that's not great, but yeah, it's a stream of fire, a little bit of fire.
Let's
Oh, I'm
do
getting used to it. This is a little harder
king
than I thought it was gonna be.
Dex for the king is 12. And for the other one is
full 5.
8.
You two take that
So
full 5.
yeah. Both take
Training
5
works
of
so much
damage.
better.
Yeah, didn't it?
Should use acid so I can shoot it in their face.
I'll tell you that much. The one in the back that you just got and that just like managed to just take Solomon down looks really bad. The king doesn't look great, but you know, the other one looks worse.
King's about to get chocolate again.
Oh snap!
Yeah. Anything else?
I mean, no, I think I'll stand still rather than give him 2 attacks on me. So, yeah, Soren's manning up. He's upset.
Okay.
Sternly, sir, you should never have come down here. I was busy.
You were indeed.
First time I've got to study anything since I got here, and you interrupted me.
Yeah, you did. Yep. Okay.
That is also true.
That is your turn, right?
Thou has not witnessed nerd rage. As the nerd rage apart.
So yeah.
Hell
That's
hath no
very true.
fury like a nerd who's lost.
Yeah.
his temper.
The king will answer by just going, "Hush, thou maggot," and also try to bite you.
He needs to
Yes,
make a
that's what he
wisdom
does.
save.
Hell hath
Also,
no
yeah.
fury like a nerd who was this goddamn close.
His wisdom. Oh no, that's the wrong guy. That's the right guy. Is a 13.
Oh, he needed higher than that.
Yeah. So
So-
that's 13.
13 points of
He
damage.
he looks quite damaged. Like he doesn't look great, but he still does get his attack. And he will go for the scrawny guy in front of him.
Yeah, that's fair.
So yeah, he'll try to bite you with a 21. Probably hits you unless you have.
No, evil shield that's too high.
Yeah, okay. So you take 5 points of piercing damage. It's not too bad with them.
Ow, you're a biter?
Yeah. And also an 18 on his claw.
I'll shield that one.
Okay. So yeah, he does that. And then he only has 15 feet of movement now, so that's not great. He'll just try. Yeah, he will. He will leave your range, but you just used your reaction, so only Sherwin has one left. It goes up, it just kind of pushes through both of you, and then once like get on here. But you know, Sherwin gets hit on him if he wants to. 18 hits.
All right, let's go.
Put him down.
You might. He's like, you know, hobbling a little bit.
That's +4, so a
Plus
6.
4, that's a 6. That is the exact number on his token. So
Yeah. Go Sherwin.
you kill
Yeah,
him
fuck
there.
that guy.
You just kind of, as he comes by, I don't know, you just smash him with your hammer.
I like to
and he
think
does not move any further.
that I pick my hammer up and just like
Uh-huh.
put it over my head, like, because I'm gonna go for the other one that's attacking Solomon.
Yeah.
So I
yeah.
just like accidentally like smack this guy,
Uh-huh.
and then because it's my
Nice.
turn
It's like,
next.
So
Yeah,
you're
just
just like,
kabam!
whack.
Yeah,
Oops.
Like some Three Stooges
And then
shit. Like you
like-
pick up the ladder and it hits the guy behind you.
yeah,
Shit.
exactly,
Nice.
Yeah, pretty much.
exactly.
Oh, great. Okay.
Because
Then
I gotta
yeah,
go
that's-
save my friend.
Yeah. I mean, that's it for right now. There's nobody else seemingly attacking, so you're out of combat for now.
Well, what about the one that's next to Solomon?
Yeah, I was gonna say there's this.
Oh yeah,
one.
there's one. Well, yeah, okay, he's still there. That is very true. It's your turn. So if you
Because
want to,
yeah, that's where I'm
he
going.
has 1 point left. So if you hit him, you hit him.
Oh, that's
Uh,
+4, so 17.
Yeah, hits.
Let's go.
They are fleshy frog people. They are not very armored at all.
We're
Uh,
fleshy frog people.
Where?
And then
Yes.
with my bonus action, I'll use Healing Word on Sol again.
Okay. What do you tell him?
What? Yeah,
Get
what? Yeah, why are you laying down again? You know, you already did that one time, and it's just it. You know,
We're so bad here.
I love me a good nap, but it's not time to. It's not nap time, especially when people are beating up other people. It's not a good time.
Which is the long explanation from Sherwin for you get some hit points. Yeah. Oh,
8.
plus
You get
yeah,
8 points.
+7.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kick the body of the king and then search it for any valuables.
Okay. Yeah, make an investigation check just for the hell of it.
Take that crown he's wearing.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty obvious. It's probably also kind of rolled up.
And I wake up and I just start choking the
unfortunate.
corpse
Yeah.
of the first one next to me. I just start choking the shit out of it.
Okay. Yep. You choke him.
Like
and
PTSD style. I'm
he's
just like,
dead. Yeah, yeah.
and I just keep choking it. Like Sherwin's
Yeah.
talking to me. I'm like,
I'm
like throw it off, start
Yeah.
choking the other one.
if I see him doing that, I'm gonna run over there and I'm using prestidigitation. I'm gonna make a little image of the goat, and it's just gonna be like rotating in a circle like a child's toy. And I'm just gonna hold it out and be like, "Look, Solomon, look at the goat."
I keep choking stuff out, and then I try to grab the goat.
No, don't hurt the goat. Don't hurt it's a sweet goat. It's a
Oh,
sweet
nice.
goat.
I stand up, just
Okay. So yeah, you do have this crown, which with a natural 20, I will give you the following, Soren.
Oh,
You definitely know
go.
that this thing is magical.
Ooh.
And I think because you're so interested in that kind of stuff, you will also recognize it now that you get a look at it, like a closer look. This looks very much like a headband of intellect, which is probably not going to help
Ooh.
you much, but could possibly help others, or you know.
It's true. I can think of one person.
No,
Yeah,
don't
it
do
would be so weird.
Don't do it.
So there's a headband of intellect that you recognize from being you, and also there's a like a little sling. He's got something that's a bit like a belt. There's nothing to hold up with it, but it's just for holding stuff. And there's a kind of a scepter in it. But it's a bit like it looks more like a club than like a scepter, but just from the crown it might be like his, you know, insignia of sorts. And it's a very interesting looking, and as you hold it up, very light metal thing. Like it's a little rod. It's not even that big or anything. It's just about a foot, maybe a little bit taller than that in length, and is shaped distantly like a scepter. Like it's got an end that's obviously the holding end, and then there's a little bit of a, you know, decoration at the other end.
Does
But
it
it's
look
basically
magical
a
as well,
silver
or-
shiny thing. You can you
I guess I got time. I could just cast
could-
identify on it and just see.
it does not seem to be like there's a it's not in itself magical, but I think you would probably, and I mean you roll in that 20 anyway, you also have some knowledge of how magic items, like how they need certain ingredients and stuff. So this definitely seems like a good raw material for something special.
Oh,
Yeah, and it is very light. So it's definitely like it looks a lot like silver, but it is more. There's a kind of a bluish tint to it. But it is much lighter than you would expect silver to be. And now that you kind of look at it and like turn it a bit, it's definitely an ingot that has been hammered into a very rough shape of a scepter. So it's basically an ingot. And if you want to write it down, just write metal ingot or something like that.
Perfect. Added to my notes.
I get up and I'm like, I look at Sherwood and Soren. I'm like, did we make friends?
Well, we
mm,
we
Did
made
we party?
we made chicken wings and frog legs.
Yeah.
I look around at all the tent
Yeah.
bodies. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, not again.
Oh,
Aw.
it's okay. These guys they deserved it, and I give you a little pat on the back and cast
Nice.
Cure Wounds on you for 2d8 plus 8.
I play like sink a head into Sherwood's like shoulder, like for a hug.
Nice. Yeah.
So 13. You get 13 health.
Sweet. Thank
13
you.
more points. So yeah,
whose
nice.
character do I give intelligence to?
That is a question you will have to ponder, yeah. Let's just move back to Esther for a second. Esther, you just had a very full
Yeah.
conversation.
Yeah.
with-
Hope you're
with
doing better than
Vulcan.
us.
Heck yeah.
We're doing great.
Threaten them.
Just the perfect conversation.
A lot of ways to tank. A lot of ways to tank.
Yeah.
What's your you're going towards the temple, right? Because you want to give your little dragon a bit of a break there.
Well, yeah, so he was gonna drop off Little B to talk with the
Mhm.
stewards there, the priests
Yeah.
there.
Mhm.
And then he was gonna go take care, because, like, alright, so what vibe did I get from Vulcan? Is, like, Vulcan not doing anything till I do something?
You wouldn't. What you definitely got from it that yeah, your insight was high enough to know that he has thoughts that he hasn't shared, definitely, of some sort. You're also very aware of the fact that he is quite interested in Kyra's whereabouts,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
that is something that's definitely kind of stuck. And I think you also get this idea that he is more focused on making stuff, or getting back to the forge in order to have the better forge to just do his work in. And he's not currently. He seems to be working on something. You got definitely some kind of he's very busy kind of vibe from him. Like, I mean,
Well, he asked that I should be sure it's safe to go. And I made it through just fine, so it seems pretty safe to me.
yeah.
So I'm gonna be like,
He
well,
did ask you to make it safe for, a possible apprentice or someone that's helping him. I think it might not even be him he's worried about, but possible helpers, I would guess. Is
ironically enough, Apple also isn't worried about him. Or sorry, not Apple, but Esther is also not worried about them. He's more
Yeah.
worried about whether or not they're gonna do what he's asking, which is
Yeah.
kill him.
Yeah. He did seem very busy. As I said, that's definitely a thing that you got from him not even opening the door and being all
Even
defensive.
if he says that, like, no, like, it's safe, like, you get told to go there now.
You can try to convince him, but you would have he shut the door on you, so you could try to either just call through the door or knock again and see if he wants to talk. You can
I'd be like,
definitely
I could
try
just
any of
go
it.
to, yeah, I'd just go to, like, who's the general that I let live? Or I guess we let live as a team.
I think that was that one. There's one you won't find anymore in the city. That would be one of them. Or you mean the guy in the throne room, possibly? You also never.
Actually, I'm going to take a different approach. Since he's not listening, I'm going to ask him about the name I found in the notebook.
Didn't quite catch that.
I'm going to ask him about the name I found in the notebook. The one that I was suspicious about.
Ah, okay. Yeah. Just ask him through the door, or
Well, I'm going to try and open it again, but if it doesn't, I'm not going to break it down, obviously.
okay. So you just kind of
I
yell
don't pick
through
fights
the
I
door.
can't win.
Yeah. You kind of hear some light hammering from inside and a bit of like mumbling. And as you yell at the door, more or less, you hear just I don't know, everybody in the city. He seems at least to be not interested in.
There's a problem. But for longevity's sake, you should probably see this.
What happened? What happened?
Might not hear you anymore.
Oh, yep.
Oh, no.
Ah, there you go.
I guess. Did you guys hear what I said?
Probably not the last thing you said.
I said that I was going to basically take stock of them, keep an eye on them, and stay close to where they're contained at, but would be mainly focused on data to the crew. So he probably would really be a lot of help in this situation.
Okay, yeah. So you'll kind of wait around there for a little bit and see if you can find anything. As you're kind of, hanging out in the city for at least a few hours, you will definitely see that there's still kind of people still go to the temple in order to get food, because there's still no rain in sight and it's still very dry everywhere. So they seem to rely still on the horn for food mostly, because everything else doesn't grow. Yeah. Other than that, we might need to see where the city part ends next time. How about the people in the forge? You got kind of distracted with this fight thing, and you now have a headband to, if you want to give to someone or just put in your pocket.
This is most interesting. This is definitely an opportunity. I can see a couple uses for this. Solomon, come with me.
Oh yeah, yeah. What's going on?
We're gonna do.
I just step on one of these chickens and walk over.
Yeah.
Crunch
It
underneath
squishes
my
and
foot.
crunches, yeah.
Oh,
We're gonna do a little experiment. I'm gonna need about an hour of your time. You feel like taking a little rest?
Oh, I do.
Yeah, I need to kind of heal up. Look at this,
Yeah.
and I put my hand up, and like some of my ribs are showing. I'm like, it's pretty bad. I don't know when
Oh
it's
yeah.
gonna heal. Yeah, it's
Kind of
not
got a
good.
burnt smell too. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I do have a stink to it, but it'll be all right.
Well, how about you come lean against this here well over here in this other room? I want you to wear this little band for me for about an hour. I'm gonna do some light work, continuing my studies, and I'd like you to just kind of sit still and hang out with me for a minute.
All right. Well, I'm still bleeding, but okay. Yep.
Yeah, just come over here, lean your back against the well, take a little rest. Maybe we'll bandage your wounds.
Okay.
And then I'm actually going to cast Mage Hand.
Uh-huh.
And I'm just gonna kind of keep it like by the headband
Okay. So
because I
okay.
don't know I don't know. So my main concern here is that Solomon is very innocent,
Mm-hmm.
and it's kind of like Eve eating the apple situation. Like I'm kind of worried about ruining that innocence. So I'm just gonna I just want to see.
I didn't worry about it when I was working with Sherwin.
I just want to kind of see what happens. So I'm going to wait for the headband to kick in,
Mm-hmm.
and then I kind of want to keep the mage hand close enough
That's
that
crazy.
I
It's one of those weird things.
I could like swat it off of his head if
Okay.
if it just ruins Solomon.
It's one of these crazy weird things where like
don't think
they're
it's gonna ruin
so good that it dictates what all the bad shit we decide to do is.
Yeah.
Like he's the moral center. He's like the innocent boy. Like I don't want to.
And
I don't want to.
you won't even believe it. The moral center will shift to adhere to what he says.
Soren is
I
kind of
mean-
having an issue where it's like, okay, I'm not that good at computers really at the end of the day. Like I'm good at some stuff, but now I'm
Mhm.
trying to go into like the code and fuck with
Yeah.
some stuff, and I'm a little worried that
You're worried
this
about
could go
it. Okay.
poorly. So I want to save file
All
just
right.
in case. I need a
Here's the thing.
backup.
Solomon, does Solomon actually keep still for an hour? Would be the first question. Like,
Oh
does
yeah.
that work
So
for him?
I sit down.
I mean, he's
uh,
quite hurt.
I back to the well, and I do what I normally do, which is sit there and go like boop,
Yeah.
boop, boop, and I poke at my ideas. Just
Okay.
that I
Nice.
see.
Oh,
Hey, what does
no,
this
have
thing
I
do to
done?
me?
It gives you
After an
19
hour, your
intellect.
intelligence goes to 19.
The
Which is
19?
actually 1 point
19.
higher than mine.
Yeah.
That almost
It would've
doubles
given
mine.
Soren, a
Okay.
measly 1 point, and for you, it's like
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Look,
after
I
those-
was really
hoping you
those
weren't going to
little
give it to
ideas that you're
Esther because
poking
that's
at.
just smarter ideas. than
Yeah,
murder.
you just become, the gift with the numbers. Just that you're actually an understanding phase in the middle, not a
I-
confused one.
Yeah.
Things just suddenly kind of click and make sense, and you start to think about things that are much bigger than the things you thought about before.
Okay. I think Soren and Sherwin probably see Solomon shake his head a little bit and
Uh-huh.
stand up and just he's probably gonna turn to Soren and just very plainly go, hello there! Kind sir, I don't think I've ever met you before. Oh, there's another.
I immediately swat that off his head. I
Sherwin.
look mage hand.
Oh, there's more. There's some kind of sentient creature inside of this well. Most gracious of thee. And then
Perfect.
you say grab the.
I immediately
swats
mage
it off your
hand.
head.
I don't even take a chance that I might miss it. I just swat. Like I'm just trying to push it off your head across the room.
Okay.
And I just go like, oh, or oh, and I start poking at my ideas again for a
Oh,
second.
that was
And I just go,
that.
hey guys, oh, my ribs is still bleeding. Damn it.
Are you okay, buddy? You
Oh,
okay?
Oh, yes. Hello there.
That is the worst idea I've ever had in my life. Sherwin, come here.
Oh, is
Sorry,
this?
what are you
Am I
trying?
going to get to talk funny too?
No.
Hey, it's called an accent.
You've got big problems and big plans.
Oh, yeah.
and I think that this will help you accomplish that. So here, I'm not too worried about what this is going to make you turn into. There's not like it's a different dilemma. Like, so here you go. I'm going to kind of firmly fix it on his head. You just wear that,
Okay.
keep it on for an
Yeah.
hour. little light activity. Take a little
It
rest,
starts
and
shrinking
then
down to his head size too.
yeah, I think that might help you out with maybe your little siding problem and some, getting your church started.
Oh,
And
I do have a
there-
pretty big siding problem.
you do, and I think that this might help you figure out some answers. To the best of you.
Yeah.
I can't give it to Esther because it's just going to make him a more efficient killer, and there's already a problem there. So this is really the only
Yeah.
avenue.
That would be
He's
the
right.
new villain.
Please take this correctly. Please, like,
Yeah.
don't do what I did. This is not.
I put it on.
Come on, man.
Yeah, it's here.
I mean, yeah, it definitely gets, it shrinks down to your head size quite quickly. It's not noticeable at first, but you feel it kind of adjust to you quite quickly, and within the hour, you will feel, not much actually. Like it's just easier to think in a way, and you can just hold more stuff in your head. You just feel younger in your head, I guess. Younger than you've ever been in your head, probably. But
So
it's a 19 on an intelligence if you attune to it, pretty much.
so Soren,
And I'm having the hardest time interpreting. What's up, man?
did you know that the atomic number of gold is 79?
What's an atomic number?
I
Oh,
don't
it's not.
know,
That's a number.
but I just know it now. I'm
Everyone
not
is a
sure
weird
what
place.
happened. Um, oh, did
Yeah.
you guys hear that?
Still talks to you, like tries to. And Soren, you start to, like, a few little words kind of become clear. Like you at least know now where a word would start and end. That's about where you are.
I'll flip back. That I got it. Okay. I'm thinking that's a breakthrough. And I'll try to repeat a word back just to see if.
Okay. Make just an intelligence check.
Yeah, you
So
know,
close I am.
secrets don't make friends. You know that, right?
No, secrets can't make friends, Solomon. They actually are
Yeah,
not sentient
so
beings.
there's
I'll show you
there's
my
a
goals
nod.
right now. What?
Some kind of a understanding seems to blossom.
It's working.
Also keeps pointing at this bronze sphere at the other end. And I guess the word you would have repeated is very probably something that the creature keeps saying when it's like pointing at the sphere. And it would be either the word for, like, you can't quite make it out because it would depend on how the sentence is structured exactly, and you're not entirely sure about that. But it's either whenever the creature says sphere, that's what you just said, like sphere in its language, or it might have been the word for trap.
Most interesting. I'll kind of stretch a little bit. Well, I'm definitely making progress. I think I'm about maybe halfway there. I guess I'll just how you feeling, Sherwin?
See, so the thing about this here is if we collect all the bones from these guys, there should be about
Yeah.
482 of them, and we could line them up just right, and we could see if maybe we could spell something for your friend here.
With the bones.
Well, I mean, unless you have, you have a feather, don't you? Did you give it to
Yeah.
Esther?
No, he gave it back. I can resummon it, and I'll.
Well, you're taking
can
zero
find it,
notes
man.
here. I see you got parchment all over the place, but you're taking zero notes here, at least where he can see them. Let me see that.
I think
And
you
I just start,
miscounted.
like,
I got a couple bones
writing
right
on the
here,
wall.
and I exposed
Aw.
my open ribs.
Oh,
Like,
stop! Don't play with that.
1, 18,
Oh my!
20. 7.
My
Go,
dear
I-
sweet Solomon, and I go over there and I just give him another cure wounds.
Okay, yeah.
Oh no, I needed those for the bone thing. We had a bone project.
It's fine. We have enough bones over here, and
Oh.
frog legs and chicken wings. I don't.
We're gonna break a record.
I'll seeing that Sherwood is up to the challenge. I'm gonna if Solomon's up to it, I'm gonna see if he'll take the dead bodies and chip them in the hole like we've been doing.
Okay.
We're not going to sleep close to corpses.
Okay.
And then I
Those are
will
very
toss.
sleepy too.
I'll toss a quill and to Sherwin and make some space and see if he can help me figure this out a little faster.
11
Nice.
HP. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you, Sherwood.
Yeah.
I
okay.
definitely do my
here's
best.
all my notes. Here's all my notes. You speak a related language, I think, right? You mentioned something about Aquan earlier.
I do speak Aquan. Yes,
It's a variation of Primordial. This is a different variation.
it
This
is
is what I got so far.
it's the language of my
I have my-
ancestors.
I have my arm up as my ribs are healing. I go
Mhm.
bye bye, and I like
Aw.
wave at him as it like
Yeah.
the flesh goes over.
Oh, don't worry, you'll see them again sometime.
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, and then yeah, I'll take the order and I'll start chucking the bodies into the fire.
Uh-huh.
Give him a little pat down just to make sure they don't have anything on him before you chip him in the hole. I already checked the king, but you never know. Maybe the other one's got something.
Yeah, I'll go
Yeah.
punch everything.
Well, they did have bags, and then they pulled those
Um,
those chickens out of
I
them.
go up to every corpse,
Make a
just boom,
strength
boom,
check.
boom.
Just
Yeah, dude, I
make a
just
strength
beat the
check for
shit
it.
out of them. Oh,
Just
well.
pounding corpses.
You know. Those bird things, you kind of take them by the neck and then just punch the bodies, and nothing really happens except for you know, probably break their necks in like 3 different places again.
Nice.
With the bigger frog people, you punch them and they just kind of, you know, get some, like, they dent slightly. Like, you do definitely manage, for one, you break some ribs, which might be a little bit of retribution for you. Another one, you just get like somewhere in the guts and nothing really happens. It's not as satisfying. And then the other one, you just kind of punch them like right at the upper thigh, and there's a little bit of a clink, as there's a very small pouch, especially on the quite big body, falling off with like, you know, there's a little for closing it. There's a leather strap around it, and there's a coin with a hole punched in the middle to hold it tight, like to just close it with a little bit of a
Alright.
weight. So that clinks.
Alright. Yeah, I'll take anything that I feel like doesn't burn good, because that's
Yep.
what that's how Solomon thinks. And I'll chuck everything
Yeah.
else in the body or into the
Into the hole.
into
Okay,
the pit.
so you just drag it all the way to
Yep.
the corridor, and then okay, nice. Okay, weird question. How do you chuck them this time? Do you like throw them in the middle, or
I mean,
Um,
again, I think with the chickens, I could still Vince Carter those things, so I'm probably gonna
Yeah.
go like between the leg and dunk them. But the bigger bodies, I'm probably gonna pick up and just like schlep over.
okay, okay, okay. Um,
And yes, when Solomon dunks a chicken, he makes like crowd noises and does all that.
okay,
100%.
okay. Yep.
With a yeah.
Yeah,
Solomon
Soren's
going up
just
for the
like,
free.
oh my god.
absolutely.
No,
Okay.
Solomon is.
Yeah, I
Soren
shoot
would be
one. I do like
smiling.
I do a Hesse.
Like,
You
yeah.
know what a
okay.
Hesse is? Like a fake shot and then a double step back, and I shoot one of them in.
The only
Okay.
thing Soren's thinking about right now is that he made the right choice.
Yeah.
Like this is the way it should be. This is
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
So
Thank you, Soren.
you get, rid of all the corpses. I'll actually just get rid of them on the map. Like that. And that.
And I drained the last one, and I just
Uh-huh.
I like do like ah, and I like kind of put my hands down and go, I miss Esther.
Aw.
I get really
You
sad.
also hear back from the void underneath you just a. You're not entirely sure if it's echoing or what.
Crowd cheered.
Yeah,
Crowd,
yeah, it's like a quite
crowd,
similar noise to what you just did.
cheer. Was he there? Cheering for me.
I think it's only you there though. Like,
Guys,
the others are probably because you had to go all the way to the hole. So,
they cheering for me. Yeah, and I'll reach my head out a little bit and listen in. Can I do a
Okay.
perception check?
Make a perception check. Yep. Yeah, you just heard this and then nothing as far as you can tell. It's now just eerily quiet, if anything.
I'll run back to the group, and
Mhm.
I'll run to Soren and Sherwin, and I'm sure they're debating about like super gross stuff about existence. Or, like,
Linguistic, yeah.
oh my
details.
god! It just and I'll just break it up and I'll go, "Shut up, nerds! I just heard the crowd was cheering for me at the fucking hole."
Yeah.
What? The whole
Yeah, they were
can't cheer
cheering for me,
you.
and it wasn't just me cheering for me as a crowd.
It was another echo.
Yep.
Okay. So is there a problem?
Nope.
Okay.
So part of the complexity of translation is the difficulty evaluating competing approaches to the what is going on here. So we have to connect this syllable and this syllable, and we got to just tie them together like put a little bow on them, which is
Oh,
Who's he?
they're
absolutely.
the same.
Yeah, we're not really
Who's-
trying to puzzle
who's
out like
that?
an alphabet or anything. We just really need to figure out the syntax.
I point at Sherwin. I just go, "Who's that?"
Yeah.
It's Sherwin.
Solomon, whatever do you mean?
What? Who are you?
Well, I just got this fancy new little headband that Soren gave me, and I'm just
Yeah, you're
explaining
now basically wearing a crown.
the complexities of modern translation.
But I mean, who are you?
Well, I'm Sherwin, and we've been traveling together for some time now. Here, let me tell you the story. See, once upon a time, we were in this castle, right? And me and Soren, we were going knee to knee,
You don't need to.
and
You don't need to. Just tell him that you got a fat dump truck.
but I do have a fat dump truck.
Oh, Sherwin. Good to see you.
What? I'm not sure how that folds into the conversation. Should
It's your first day having this level. You'll get it. You'll get it.
Nice.
all right. So, anyways,
Very good.
when the adjectives come together like this,
Wait,
we
who's this?
Oh god.
is there someone else here?
There's gonna be a lot of this. Yeah, yeah we're doing this
Yeah.
again. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, great. Okay. So I guess we will need to know, like, obviously the plan of Team Smithy is to
I believe it's called the Forge, man.
yes.
Oh no, we can't say that. It confuses Solomon.
What's that?
You will just need to mostly spend the time here to get to be able to talk to this entity that is obviously trying to talk to you. And whenever you cast comprehend languages, you understand what the creature says. You've already gotten some information from it. But talking back is the difficult part right now. But you're two with pretty good intelligence scores now. So yeah, you'll still need to kind of spend most of a day to do that. But you will very probably get to that point by the time, like, if you spend a bit longer, if you just stay up a bit longer than you would normally, yeah, you could probably get it done before you have to actually sleep.
Oh, I'm going to sleep.
You can, I mean, yeah, it depends on if there's anything else that you want to do, but other than that, you're free to just curl up in the corner. It's nice and warm
gonna
down
get a
here.
couple dead bodies. Oh, I threw them all away. Damn it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sleep with them. Shit.
That's why I had you throw them away so you wouldn't play with the dead stuff.
Damn it.
And yeah, for Esther, it's just a question of if there's anything else that you want to try to find out or get or take with you, or if you want to, look if Vulcan comes out of his little forge in the city anytime soon. Just, you know, just let me know which strategy you would like to, follow for the moment,
I think he just
and we'll
left.
do that. Yeah. But yeah, if Esther wants to come back, it'll take him, depending if he does take the dragon again, yeah, it'll be a few hours. About 4 probably. He's been going there. So now maybe he can do it in like 3.5 because he actually knows where to go and where to hide. So that's good. It'll shave off a bit of time. So he could get back kind of in the middle of the night, but around midnight, really, if he wanted to get there. But it depends. If you were trying to get Vulcan to come with you or anything like that, it would probably take longer, unless Vulcan can do anything special that would help, which you wouldn't know. Yeah, I think that's about a good time to maybe stop it here before things get weird again.
I
Stuff is
am
going to get weird.
gonna be learning a lot
Yeah.
in the next week.
You just
Yeah.
got big brain, dude.
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah,
also
you're,
now, just so you know, you're now more aware of what happened to you before. Like,
Okay.
That's kind of what I'm hoping. Is I'm hoping it's gonna, between this and his wisdom and his age, he
Yeah.
should have like the most insight, and especially with the being religious and all that, he
Yes.
should have the most insight on how to fix this
yeah,
Sidon thing now.
yeah. I think you would, just out of the last dream is now worrying you a bit more than before, because
But I can talk about my feelings better.
you can talk about it better. Yeah, and you can probably articulate better to possibly Soren, or any of the gods running around, whatever you want. It'll just be like you feel like something happened that you didn't quite grasp at the moment, and you feel like you're kind of missing a very important point.
Smart enough
Okay.
to know there's something you don't know.
Yes. That's exactly what it is. And you will have to figure out, like, you feel like you will have to figure out something. And you kind of, there's just this bit of unrest from that. But it's just this tip of the tongue kind of feeling. So you'll have to probably find out more before you can actually do anything about it.
Yeah, I feel like that should be on his mind, but Soren's asked him for help,
It's
and
also the
he's
language
like,
stuff.
yeah. So
Yeah.
he's just like, yeah,
It's all in there.
I got
mean,
it.
yeah.
I got it.
You're kind of it's your mind is going on overdrive anyway. So yeah, you can absolutely like help him figure out the language and maybe help him with the actual pronunciation of certain things because you do know Aquan, so that does actually do something here,
It's all about the
and it will
verbs and the
shave off some
adverbs.
hours of learning.
The adverbs are the tricky ones.
Yeah. Yeah. So unless you want to do anything else, I'll say that we can just start exactly at the point where you get done with this. You will have to stay up a bit longer, but studying a language, why not? You could just get done with the learning process at about midnight. You would then be quite tired, but not yet exhausted or anything. You would have to, either go to sleep or do some more stuff or whatever.
Would that
Well,
mean
heck
I could
yeah.
get a long rest, or would I be?
You
it
could,
would be
if you wanted
part
to,
of a long
if
rest?
they didn't need you, you could start a long rest now. Like just,
Yeah, I'm starting.
lie down somewhere and seems safe so far. In that case, just let me know where you roll out your bedroll and go to sleep, and we'll, have you there, prone for whatever happens.
Thank you all so much. We appreciate you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. You guys are rock stars. If you haven't already, come join us on Discord. Come back next Wednesday. We stream from 6 p.m. Eastern Time to 8. Take an hour break, and then we come back for a second campaign from 9 to 11. You guys are rock stars. I already said that. Love you. Bye.